Recently appointed Zimbabwe Under-17 national team coach Moses Chunga has hit the ground running and will leave no stone unturned in identifying raw talent across the country. Chunga attended the Conference of Heads of Independent Schools in Zimbabwe Cheese Tournament in Matabeleland South's Falcon High School, where private schools battled it out in a 14-team tournament eventually won by defending champions Peterhouse.
These youngsters, they have dreams, and you will find that most of the A schools are not given the necessary exposure. We just hear that now we have got a Zimbabwean playing in Europe, but you don't know where he first started playing football. And it is my hope that is the national team coach will give them exposure, because they too need to be noticed.
Chunga seems impressed with what he saw and is in the process of creating a working relationship with private schools.
There is a lot of talent, but what I've seen which is lacking is the intensity side, and I am creating synergies with the A schools, and we will try to rectify that, and I am very happy that we're getting all the necessary support.
Because Chunga is working with youngsters, he understands that results take time in coming. All the same, he believes he will be up to the task, and with time his efforts will yield the desired results.
I know it's a challenge, but it's not a challenge to me, because I know that development takes a long time, and this one is just the beginning. It is a crash program, but we'll go through it.
Chunga's presence at the Cheese Tournament was welcomed as a motivation for the boys, who would be keen to impress and hopefully catch the eye of the national soccer team coach.
I certainly feel that it would be a big motivating factor. I know that Falcon boys always hope that they are going to be selected to represent Zimbabwe, that representing the country is considered an honour, as indeed it should be, and so the possibility of doing that in soccer, I'm quite sure that the guys are wanting to impress.
Begimpilo Nyoni, a member of the Zimbabwe Football Association's Technical and Development Committee, is the head selector of the Cheese Tournament and coordinated the selection of 30 outstanding players who will be trimmed to 20 for a trip to either Germany or South Africa in August. Because of the immense potential in talent within the boys at private schools, Nyoni had invited Chunga to the tournament, and indeed the country is likely to benefit from the coach's presence at the Cheese Tournament.
When I was told about this tournament, I decided to talk to Bambo, to Moses Chunga, to say, Moses Chunga, there's an under-20 tournament, but I know there are some few boys who are under-17 who might be at this tournament, and he welcomed the idea, and he's part of us, and I'm so grateful for him with his passion and everything, and the effort he put to find him here. And so far, he has seen one or two players whom we feel, if we put them in the right system and coordinate properly with other players, some of them might even end up turning professional.
Moses continues with his talent search at Bulawes Railton grounds and proceeds to Gweru on Monday, June the 26th. Given Chunga's history with junior players, there is so much expectation to what Chunga will unearth, and the nation just can't wait to see the group of boys that will be assembled by Bambo. Tandazani Zimgwa, Sports Zone, Bulawayo.